Uh, Hi, Aarti.
Hi, Maria.
Hello once again. Thank you
Hello.
for bringing up. Do you hear me?
Yes, I do, Maria. You're
Okay.
clear.
Thank you so much for bringing up and sharing with all of us your fantastic story and such a genuine case to witness, to observe, and to enjoy, honestly. And I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind,
Sure, Maria.
based on what we've been observing. So could you please share, first of all, how was your experience?
It was absolutely amazing, as I said, Maria, because the thoughts that I had going on in my head when I came into the conversation was, how am I going to get this whole thing done? Yeah, there was so much of self-doubt, which I called self-doubt, which was not self-doubt. Yeah. And I mean, it was, it was like, too many things going on in my head. But as I spoke with Ben and, as I kind of heard, Ben reflecting back few things, I'm like, okay, is it really self-doubt? That was the first part of the piece that, kind of fell in slot. And as we moved further, the perspective that I got, is something so different from what I brought into the table today, that I need to be looking at the whole me and not just this 4-month, 5-month journey that I have taken, which is absolutely incredible, by the way. But yeah, I think that's what, that's how the conversation has been extremely powerful for me, because it somehow just fell in place, fell in that slot for me.
Thank you. Really, it's fantastic the way you describe it. And am I correct in saying that through this conversation, you managed to step out of your situation, the way you've been thinking about it before, and just get a new perspective? Absolutely. Observe it from the different angle.
Yeah, you're right, Maria. You could definitely say that. Yeah.
Amazing. And you've mentioned the word powerful. Could you please elaborate more? What was the most powerful, or maybe the moment in the conversation that made a shift for you?
So when Ben popped the question to me about where is your sales self, I mean, I'm not able to exactly, quote verbatim, but when he spoke to me about what would make that peacock dance, yeah, I mean, that's when it really got me thinking, and he popped in a question for me to think about my sales strength, which I have never thought in the last 5 months in relation to coaching. Yeah, because I am treating this as a completely different thing than what I have ever done in my life. And, and I go around telling people a lot about it, which is good. But, I mean, it's also about playing to my strength, about who I am, who I totally am, my entire 19 years of work life and my strength and my experience. So now it seems like what was like so small and skinny and weak is now having a little more muscle, Maria. I mean, it just feels, and I can't stop smiling, for some reason, because I think I'm feeling really nice about this whole conversation. Never thought of this perspective. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I see your smile and I feel it. Yeah, I feel how what is going on inside you. So that yeah, as you mentioned, you managed to connect, yeah, your whole self, all your experience and all your strength with your actually your goal, yeah, your passion and your intention, yeah, of this coaching initiative and program. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, Aarti, and if you allow me to ask a few more questions.
Please go ahead, Maria.
You mentioned again, I'm the questions coming up as you talk. you mentioned about the peacock dance, and it was an amazing moment in the conversation. Could you please, and I observed, you know, the change in you while thinking about this image. Could you please share with all of us what has been happening for you?
Yeah, so one of the things that came to my head when Ben thought, you know, the coach told me to think of an animal, an image, you know, to represent, was the first thing that popped out was this beautiful dance, because that's a sight to behold, I think, you know, with the wings spread out and carefree and, you know, in full splendor. Yeah, the bird is at its best, what you can, you know, grab. What really made the difference for me today is I was actually being honest with Ben in saying I actually quoted about a chameleon, because there was again a lot of self-talk that was going on in my head about, you know, those people being open and all of that. And something just popped in me and said, no, 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 don't go into that mode, and, you know, be honest with what has been, you know, going on here. And that's when I brought this piece to Ben. And I said, you know what, Ben, I think you need to know this as a coach. Yeah, I mean, just know that this also happened. I think it really played out when I was able to be that transparent. And this image is splendor, glory, and, you know, full potential is what it signifies to me.
Okay, so it opened up, yeah, it opened actually
Absolutely.
the let's say the perspective, yeah, for you. That's great. And Aarti, if you think about yourself coming to that session and now, how different are you?
Would you repeat that, Maria? Coming to which session?
That session today, yeah, you remember, like,
okay,
before session,
before
if
and
you
now
think
I
about
am.
yourself and now, yes.
Okay, right. So as I said, there's more muzzle. Yeah, there's more power, and I'm absolutely sure that this is going to go on really well, because I'm going to dip into my strength of my entire whole being, and not just this 5 months of me trying to catch the syntax and, you know, trying to catch the elements of the story and all of that. Yeah, which is there. But I'm going to bring my whole strength to the table. And of course, I will learn. You know, I'm going to learn over here too, you know, as I go along, but with a lot more strength playing out. I think that's the shift that and perspective that I am in right now. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds so beautifully. What I've captured is entire being that you can bring to the. Thank you. Thank you, Aarti. It was, as I mentioned, fantastic pleasure for us to witness. Thank you for your openness. Thank you for your smile and your energy that you brought for today's session. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.